Today's video is sponsored by Into the AM. Into the AM is a men's clothing label with a huge variety of eccentric designs and products such as graphic tees, basic tees, jackets, hoodies, underwear, lounge shorts, and much more. I even have a couple items myself. They are shrink resistant, which is a breath of fresh air for someone as tall as I am, and they are extremely soft and cozy, another must for me because, you know, I like wearing clothes that actually feel good. And you can get 10% off if you use my discount code in the description box below. Be sure to check out my partners at Movie Scene Canada, and if you want to support the channel, please be sure to check out my Patreon page to take part in monthly hangout watch-alongs, watch content early, and be entered to win copies of movies every single month. Now, onto the video. Hey guys, my name is Brandon, aka the BrandoCritic, and I was able to see The Gray Man a little bit early, and I'm here to give you my honest, no BS, non-spoiler movie review and tell you if The Gray Man is worth the watch. So, we have The Gray Man from the Russo brothers, and you guys know them obviously as the two head honchos at Marvel who did Infinity War, Endgame, Winter Soldier, Civil War, and I think they did a little movie called Cherry on Apple TV+. I saw that during the pandemic. Little forgettable. And it stars Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, Armas, and Billy Bob Thornton. And the story's about a covert group of assassins, including Ryan Gosling, but he finds out that there's some shady business going on in the CIA, and he plans to make it go public, but he also has to try to save his old boss's niece in the process. So is this movie worth a watch? I'm gonna say yes. Now, this movie is not a masterpiece by any means. It's not a great movie, but it's solid. This is a really solid action movie and very entertaining, in fact. Now, I don't know all the details on this, but I do believe that this movie was supposed to come out in theaters. And anytime that I've actually seen a Netflix movie early, most of the time it's just been sent to me via the app or sent to me via a screener link. But with The Gray Man and Don't Look Up, movies that are generally a bit bigger, I've gone to actual press screenings in a movie theater. So they envision The Gray Man as being a pretty big movie, and it does live up to that hype. So if you get a chance to see this movie on the big screen, I would say definitely do it. And if you get a chance to see it on the small screen, I would say do that too. But if you have a choice, see it on the big screen because there are some really great action moments and it's a very fun ride. Now, the story is not the most important thing. I really dumbed it down during that synopsis. And if I had to really tell you verbatim what happened in the story, I'd be like, I guess there's this hard drive that they're going after, which has some information about this guy, but I don't really know why he wants it. But then there's the guy's niece, and you know what? This isn't really the important stuff. The reason why you want to watch this movie is because it has great characters and great performances, really funny dialogue, and wonderful action sequences. Ryan Gosling is of course our main character, and he's very good in this movie. He's very charismatic, he's able to hold his own in the action sequences. He's just a cool guy. Of course, Ryan Gosling is basically playing Ryan Gosling. He's not bringing anything really new to this role. It's not like we're going, oh my god, I can't believe how Ryan Gosling transformed for this role of 6. He basically plays action man Ryan Gosling. But I like action man Ryan Gosling. He's charismatic and he holds his own in the action sequences. Armas is really cool as well, but of course she's playing Armas in an action movie. It's not like she's transforming into this role. But Chris Evans, I genuinely believe that he was fantastic in this movie. Imagine if you had that cocky captain of the football team in high school as an asshole CIA operative with this huge bloated ego and is willing to do anything he can to get the person that he wants. That is Chris Evans' character in a nutshell. Always screaming, he's always throwing temper tantrums. He is just like a teenage character in a big grown man's body. And every time that he has one of those just giant lashing out moments, I was laughing in my seat. He is very, very funny in this movie. And of course, he's Captain America. He can hold his own in the action sequences as well. And the action sequences, I'll get into those now. They genuinely impressed me. There's this train sequence in Prague. Wow, one of the best action sequences I've seen all year. And there were a lot of funny moments that made me laugh out loud in the theater, and it's a lot of the dialogue. And what I like about this dialogue is that it feels natural in terms of they're not trying to be cool. They're not trying to be funny. It doesn't feel forced. It just feels like, yeah, these are these characters. These characters would say these things in these situations, and they're funny. And of course, when you have Chris Evans, you know, kind of pulling a Kylo Ren with a temper tantrum when he doesn't get his way, he starts to freak out, and it's hilarious. Add that in with fun action sequences, and you have a solid enough movie. Now, like I said earlier, this movie is not fantastic. I do think that the story and the plot lines get a little bit messy in terms of overall engagement from the audience, because it's like, okay, maybe we should just focus more on this, but we're focusing more on this, and that doesn't really match with this, and we're kind of going all over the place, and then there's a bit of pacing issues. But for the most part, you're invested in the characters enough for you to kind of let that stuff slide. So with that being said, I'm going to give this movie a 3 out of 5. I enjoyed it. Will I watch it again? Probably not, but if someone said, hey, let's watch The Gray Man, and it's for free and I can watch it at home, then I'll be like, you know what? That's a pretty good movie to watch. I'll watch it with you. So those are my thoughts on The Gray Man. What are yours? Leave them down in the comment section down below. You know what? Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, Ana de Armas, you made a pretty great action movie, so good job to the Russo brothers as well. And Billy Bob Thornton has a few good lines in there too. If you're new here and you want to see more videos just like this, then definitely hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.